Every week it's time to unmoor and move Narrowboat Alice Grace to a different town, village, or sometimes to the middle of nowhere. This week I show what I do to combat feelings of isolation in this nomadic lifestyle that I lead.
We're both 81 and Roger's 82 this year.
I don't believe it. Once a month they have a treacle market in Macclesfield. It's really big, it's really popular, and I have deliberately waited so I could be here to get to treacle market before leaving the Macclesfield canal. Right, me and Zeph have got here really early because I was told it gets really busy that you can't even move. But we've also come here early so we can get back to the canal early, and that's because we have a little window in which we can get through a bridge closure. Electrical Swing Bridge 49 is broken and can only be operated manually by CRT volunteers at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The cat. Macclesfield is home to Hovis bread, which was made as a cheap and nutritious food for the poor mill workers, because this town used to have 71 silk mills, as it was the biggest producer of finished silk. Nice baskets. Like baskets. Because I live and work on my narrowboat, visiting a town like Macclesfield, learning about its history and talking to the local people has become an important way of helping me to stay connected to life outside my home. What about growing mushrooms like that then?
We started in 1973.
Really?
We just grew white ones in them days.
Right. Do you mind if I film this?
No.
This couple have a mushroom farm locally and are producing the most beautiful mushrooms I have ever seen.
Humidity that you have to get right.
Right, okay.
They're in sheds, so.
Okay. Wow, it's incredible. They're absolutely beautiful.
But you see, they're all coming into vogue, aren't they, mushrooms?
Yeah.
Going
Yes.
back for 'em. We've got
Yes.
Lion's Mane hopefully soon. He
Right.
says, what? Lion's Mane?
Oh yeah.
Everybody's asking for
Yeah.
them.
Really?
They're good for your brain, but
Yeah.
so we need a lot. We're both 81
No.
and Roger's 82 this year.
I don't believe
We
it.
are. We've eat a lot of shit out though.
Wow, wow. Right.
We've got crimini at the bottom.
Yeah.
We've got shimeji, shiitake, oyster of pink, yellow and grey, and this one is called an orange or king oyster.
Okay.
That's them bruises there.
Right. I met the wonderful volunteers campaigning to save Danes Moss and spoke to Moors for the Future, who are working hard to restore peatland. But every time I asked them to share their wonderful story, this happened.
And we restore upland blanket bog. So a lot of the landscape, the peat was left really bare because of the Industrial Revolution. Lots of pollution from all the factories basically killed everything off. So there's like no plant life, and that means no insects, no birds, no melons.
Oh, it's lovely. The market gets its name from a centuries-old story of a horse-drawn wagon overturning and spinning its treacle load onto the cobbles. I didn't buy a treacle, but I did buy this. It's really exciting. The mushrooms, I can't wait. I cannot wait to try the mushrooms. A gorgeous wholemeal sourdough, asparagus, a Save the Danes Moss poster, such a worthy cause. These beautiful essential oil candles. So this one's geranium, patchouli and lavender. And then for Zeph, a pizzle stick. But then just when you want to make a quick getaway to be somewhere, the mooring pins got completely wedged in the bank. So I'm trying to lever them up with a spare pin and a hammer through the ring on the pin that's stuck. So first thing is, will we make it to the bridge? And off we go on our adventure to get through the swing bridge. Bridge 49 is about an hour away, and we've given ourselves 2 hours to get there, so that's plenty of time hopefully. If we get through the bridge, the plan is to do the Bosley locks today and then moor somewhere close to the bottom of them. Look at Zephyr looking at Zephyr. Look, Zeph. Is it beautiful? It's called Zephyr. Here last night, I swear I saw a little owl, but I just couldn't get the camera to focus because I was so excited, and it flew off before I could get the camera to focus. Okay, I can't see very clearly at the moment, but I'm thinking that looks like an owl. Coming up to Christine's boat, had a lovely chat with her last night and a couple of days ago. Chatting to other boaters is a great way to share stories and nuggets of information, and the towpath also seems to be the perfect place to meet friendly people. Okay, we're coming up to Christine's boat. You'll know it when you see it. There we go. Isn't it spectacular? So pretty. And I just love the way Christine has done her narrowboat garden.
This is years old. This is years old.
Well, can you actually? Was it proper? You could sit in it.
No, it was just.
It's just
right,
for planting. Look at that boat. It's gorgeous. This is Narrowboat far away. And they were going to get another boat and call it Narrowboat further away. But they decided to stick with the one boat. Look. Oh, she's looking beautiful. I didn't think it would be possible to have a garden when I started this nomadic lifestyle, but plants seem to really enjoy travelling. Instructions around here. He said anti-clockwise, 3/4 anti-clockwise, 3/4 anti-clockwise, 3/4 anti-clockwise is that way. Come over.
No, we're going this way, so thank you.
Yeah, here we go. We're pushing her away. Wow. Wow, I'm really impressed with myself there. I normally completely mess those up. Right, now one bridge left to get through, which is that electric bridge. pretty house peeping over the hedge. This is Oak Grove Lengthman's cottage, where a missing milepost was found covering the cesspit in the garden. Isn't that lovely? All there by itself. Right, this might be a queue of boats for the bridge here. This could be it. Okay, gonna stop here. So this is how many boats are waiting to go through. We are at the end of the line, and 3 boats have gone past us. And it was here I met Ray and his gorgeous spaniel Gem, who were just starting out their nomadic life on the water. Dogs make beautiful boat companions, and they really seem to appreciate the outdoor nature of this lifestyle. Oh, que cow! And then just like that, the 1 o'clock rush hour was in full swing. And I was doing my best concentration phase to make sure I didn't hit the boat in front of me. Such a beautiful doggy! The CRT staff have had to have special training to operate this bridge manually because it is supposed to be an electrical bridge, and at the moment they're waiting for parts to arrive so it can be repaired. It was a relief to be over that hurdle, but it looked like we had another one ahead of us in terms of the weather, with a moderate thunderstorm warning, which wasn't due until 8 p.m, but it looked like it was heading for us now. And with 3 boats ahead of us, all going in the same direction and possibly all wanting to go down the Bosley flight. It's like a jungle, we've had so much rain. Everything has just gone completely crazy in terms of green and lusciousness. The sky's in a bit of a temper over the cloud there, which is the hill named because it looks like a cloud. And when I first got onto the Macclesfield, that's one of the things I did when I went through the Bosley flight, is I climbed the clouds. There it is. But the clouds above it are in a real temper. Oh dear. Something's upset them. Is it you, Zev? Did you upset the clouds, Zev? Is it your fault, Zev? That is such a dramatic landscape. Oh, there's some little goslings. Oh, this is stunning. Very dramatic sky. Right, this was a lapwing field. But it looks like they've ploughed the field. There were lapwings in here when I came up, looking like they wanted a nest. It was in this area 74 years ago that Charles Tunnicliffe sketched his lapwing drawings too. I visited some more of his wonderful work at the Silk Museum in Macclesfield. Oh, it's barnacle kiss. Commissioned by Boots the Chemist for use on a calendar. Red squirrels. As well as sketches, Charles Tunnicliffe also did some magnificent oil paintings. This one is of his mother and sister quickly gathering in the washing before a storm. There's one in the distance. Oh, it's so lovely to see them. They're in the field. Oh wow, that's brilliant. Oh, we've got a thrush, a missel thrush. Some missel thrush in there as well. With 10 locks still to get through and a storm brewing overhead, I really needed to stay focused on keeping on moving. This is a dodgy angle. But you can't hurry locks, so there's always time to meet the local wildlife. Burstfoot trefoil here. Ooh, look at that, burstfoot trefoil. Otherwise known as bacon and eggs. The storm looks like it's really coming in now though. I can hear thunder, I can hear rumbles of thunder. So the storm is definitely on its way. See the mayfly dancing. Oh, there we go. There they go. Wow. Wow, there they go. Mayflies in the storm. So I've come back to the garden and I'll show a picture of what it looked like on the way up here 6 weeks ago. 6 weeks ago, Lock 5 garden had bare hedges but beautiful yellow daffodils. And this is what it looks like now. There's a little sparrow in here. There's buttercup and campion and cow parsley and some oxeye daisies. The engine is making a funny noise and smoking. I don't know if you can see the smoke coming out there. It's making a really funny noise. There's no smoke inside. I think it's just the fuel again. I've just drained this so you can see at the bottom there's this stuff that I think is causing the problems. No one's coming up the locks. So we're just doing this to cool the engine down because it was making a terrible noise as we came into the lock. Okay, buzzard. Draining the fuel really helped and we managed to get moored up just in time. Do you know, this sort of lifestyle, when you moor, unmoor and move on, it really could become isolating. But one of the things I really love doing is spending time in the local area and also, might sound weird, but connecting with the wildlife and connecting with the flowers and the insects and the birds that live in there, finding out what mammals live close by. All of that makes me feel really connected to the place that I'm moored in. So I would like to I would like, what's the matter? I would like to walk back to that little garden at Lock 5 and have a better look in there. I love small gardens and small spaces, but Zephyr might find that a bit boring. Mightn't you, Zephyr? Do you think you're going to find the garden a bit boring because it's a very small space? Yeah, you look bored. Just me suggesting it. So I'm going to take your pizzles stick. Yeah, and you can chew on the pizzle stick. That special treat I bought you. We're not going to take the BALL because we've been taking that on a lot of walks, and well, it got stuck in a lock yesterday, and Zephyr had to wait for a whole boat to come up in a lock before she could get her ball back. So, I've said it. So we're not taking the BALL, but we are going to take the pizzle stick. How did you get that? We're not taking that, Seth. Can we just leave that just for one walk? Can we leave it behind, please? Just one walk without it. It's just one less drama, one less rescue. Come on, Seth. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Are you not? Oh, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Go on then. Pull up the pins, the engine begins. Step off the land once again. Leave people you've known in the week that your home was fused to its temporary terrain. Watch rooftops and hills, farmyards, old mills, slumber in arch frames of stone, inching further away in a turbulent grey, unsettled yet eager to roam. Let stories unravel from places you travel, and fill up your heart as you steer, so the miles between you and where you have been dissipate to a feeling of near.